For the inaugural Battle of Champions, all-star coaches Kelly Clarkson, Adam Levine, and John Legend are back, and Kelly is prepared to show why she is the greatest. The Voice's Special Edition, Season 29, which follows a Battle of Champions format, will return in only 2 weeks. Coaches John Legend, Kelly Clarkson, and Adam Levine will return for the premiere on Monday. All of the competing coaches are busy formulating their winning plans because this is the first time in the show's history that they have all won before, and Parade has your exclusive first look. Kelly is the first to discuss her strategy, which is obviously to win. How did she defeat the other coaches? "Be myself," she says. "I've won more times than them, so learn." Talent has never been allowed to just flow through Kelly Clarkson's chair as a coach. She was clear from the start that she wanted to win The Voice, but she also wanted to create performers who would be successful long after the dust fell. As Season 29 draws near, Clarkson is now exposing a sophisticated, daring, and intensely personal strategy that combines intuition, experience, and an artist-first mentality. Her approach goes beyond simply amassing powerful vocalists or winning the battle rounds. It involves assembling a group of people who exhibit emotional resiliency, authenticity, and preparedness for the real world. As a talk show host, television personality, and chart-topping performer, Clarkson has been in the public eye for years. Her approach to coaching has been influenced by that event. She no longer saw herself as merely a competition mentor. She sees herself as a mentor who can help competitors get ready for the protracted post-show trip. A purposeful return, Clarkson returns to the red chair for Season 29 with a fresh sense of purpose. She has learned a lot about timing, strategy, and the value of emotional intelligence from previous seasons. Clarkson is pushing towards something more complex, whilst other coaches mostly rely on vocal fireworks to win games. She seeks performers with storytelling skills, stage presence, and a sincere ability to engage audiences. The Voice has changed, and she knows it. Today's viewers are searching for more than just vocalists with perfect technique. They want stories they can invest in and characters they can support. Finding competitors who can strike a balance between vocal prowess and genuineness is at the heart of Clarkson's strategy. According to her, relatability is equally as significant as range. Clarkson has discussed how her own career started out with unadulterated vulnerability. She was immediately scrutinized after winning a televised competition. She can relate to contestants as they deal with the pressure of public opinion and live performances because of that experience. She plans to use that empathy as a coaching tool in Season 29. She wants to provide a secure space where artists feel comfortable taking artistic chances by establishing trust with her team early on. Creating a family-friendly team, one of Clarkson's most enduring coaching abilities, has been her ability to create a family-like atmosphere within her team. Contestants have commended her time and time again for fostering an environment that is more like a collaborative creative space than a competition. In Season 29, she is intensifying that strategy. The blind auditions are the first step in Clarkson's approach. She plans to listen for emotional depth and uniqueness in addition to vocal force. She will be picky rather than go for any technically gifted vocalist. She is looking for artists who are open-minded, coachable, and eager to develop. Her objective is to create a cohesive team where members encourage one another instead of engaging in harmful competition. Clarkson intends to invest a lot of effort in creating the identities of each artist after her team is assembled. Too many vocalists, in her opinion, enter the competition without a distinct artistic goal. She intends to offer them a stronger basis for the subsequent rounds by assisting them in defining their sound, image, and message early on. Discussions on song selection, performance coaching, and candid feedback sessions that prioritize long-term growth over immediate successes are all part of this process. During practices, Clarkson's focus on emotional connection will be crucial. She frequently exhorts competitors to consider the significance of each verse. She intends to take this a step further in Season 29. She wants her team to know why they are singing each song and what they can learn from their own experiences. She thinks that audiences and voters are eventually drawn to this emotional sincerity. Choosing songs with mastery song selection is, if anything, the cornerstone of Clarkson's successful approach. She has witnessed over the years how a well-chosen song can turn a competitor from a promising one into someone who will never be forgotten. On the other hand, even the most gifted performance might be derailed by the incorrect choice. Clarkson is choosing songs for Season 29 by carefully weighing familiarity against risk. She wants her band to play tunes that push them creatively and highlight their individual talents. She will urge competitors to explore genres and arrangements that showcase new facets of their craft rather than only staying in their comfort zones. Clarkson's talent to reinterpret songs is well known. Instead than emphasizing technical flair, she frequently recommends original compositions that emphasize emotional depth. Many of her previous competitors have benefited from this strategy in congested performance rounds. She intends to work closely with musical directors in the forthcoming season to create arrangements that are distinctive and feel new. She understands the significance of time as well. At particular stages of the tournament, some songs have a stronger emotional impact. Crowd-pleasing performances that establish an artist's presence may be required in the early rounds. More intimate and emotionally charged decisions are needed in later rounds. Because of her background, Clarkson is able to help competitors navigate these tactical changes and make sure that each performance gains momentum rather than plateaus. Making struggles into victories one of The Voice's most iconic moments has always been the fight rounds. They give Clarkson the chance to challenge competitors to go beyond their perceived boundaries. Her strategy for Season 29 calls for turning fights from straightforward head-to-head contests into cooperative educational opportunities. Clarkson plans to regard battles as masterclasses rather than as threats to elimination. She encourages competitors to share strategies, gain knowledge from one another, and encourage one another's development. She thinks both performers can give better performances by encouraging this spirit of cooperation. Additionally, Clarkson intends to take use of innovative pairings. When competitors with different styles are paired together, it can result in surprising synergy and exciting performances. She likes to match artists in ways that push them to change and develop. These occasions frequently result in exceptional performances that draw in viewers. Storytelling and stage presence will be the main topics of her rehearsal coaching. Instead of viewing battles as auditions, she advises competitors to view them as miniature concerts. Regardless of the result, they may make a lasting impression by approaching each performance as a comprehensive creative statement. Accepting vulnerability in live performances, Clarkson's approach changes to focus on emotional impact as the competition gets to the live performances. Vulnerability, in her opinion, is a potent theatrical technique. Performers who are willing to be authentic are reacted to by audiences. She intends to lead her group toward performances that seem genuine and intimate in Season 29. Clarkson is aware of how stressful live television can be. Even the most experienced vocalists can get nervous. She concentrates on boosting confidence via planning and assurance in order to counteract this. She advises the competitors that they don't always need to be flawless. Connection is what counts. Her live show coaching will focus on stage movement, eye contact, and narrative. Instead of feeling practiced, she wants every performance to be real. She aims to produce moments that fans will remember long after the show concludes by pushing competitors to give their songs their whole selves. Additionally, Clarkson intends to draw on her prior performance experience. She frequently talks about how she overcame stage fear and dealt with criticism. Contestants feel less alone in their struggles after reading these tales. They also support the notion that accepting flaws rather than trying to hide them is the path to progress. Season 29 of Navigating the Competitive Landscape features new dynamics and a different group of coaches. Coaches may compete fiercely, and Clarkson knows that. Nonetheless, she continues to prioritize the development of her team over strategic competition. Regardless of outside influences, she thinks a great team will stand out on its own. Despite this, Clarkson is aware of the show's competitive nature. She closely observes how other coaches construct their teams and mold performances. Because of this insight, she is able to predict patterns and modify her approach accordingly. She might steer her competitors toward unique options that make them stand out if particular.